Hello and welcome to the TigrePup channel. In this video, I'll be doing a rant on my experiences with TikTok. If this topic interests you, then please keep watching. Hey, can you see me? I'm standing right here. How about now? Is this any better? Well, come closer. How about this? Can you see me now? No? You still can't? Not even now? So that's what it feels like, in my opinion, to be a content creator on these various websites. You're nothing more than a grain of sand in a sea of sand, okay? And you're just trying to find your path, trying to find your tribe and what have you. And it's pretty difficult because sometimes you're not even seen. So this video is going to take place explaining my experience with TikTok and what even brought me to TikTok. So if this topic interests you, then please keep watching. Okay, so up next, I'm going to explain my experience with these different platforms that I am aware of, and they're pretty popular. So just continue watching. Okay, so the first social media platform I want to talk about is X, which was formerly known as Twitter. Honestly, I don't understand this format. Not my particular cup of tea, me personally. Um, just couldn't get into it and couldn't get any engagement or whatever. And if you're trying to be seen, this is probably, in my opinion, the worst website, platform, whatever. At least in my opinion, that I've had the experience of being in. Um, yeah, so just kind of like showing you what's going on here. And this is my page. And honestly, I haven't even used it in I don't even know how long. That's how often I even go here. So moving on. Okay, so right here is Instagram. In the very beginning, I did get some engagement when I was doing my mannequins because I'm not working in a salon, and that's the only reason why I'm working on these mannequins. You can pretty much call me the mannequin king at this point, but honestly, I wasn't getting any views or anything, and I just felt like this was a waste of time and energy. So after so long, I just stopped placing content, you know, and moved on to other platforms. Okay, so up next, I'm going to talk about my experience with YouTube. Honestly, YouTube is my favorite of all of these platforms. You don't necessarily have to sit and watch what's going on. You don't have to do the finger flip to go to the next thing. You could actually go about doing your work, whatever you're doing, washing dishes at work or whatever, and listen to somebody talk to you. You don't necessarily have to watch them. As far as like my experience as a content creator, I think I had pretty good engagement, but it's not as much as I would like. But you got to start somewhere, you know. Okay, so the next platform I want to talk about is TikTok. Okay. When I first got on TikTok, honestly, I couldn't understand it. I thought this was for idiots, honestly, because it's like short form videos and people with very low concentration. The ones I gave it a try, you know, they have these videos where it's like you're trying to figure out what's going on because it's such a short snippet that they give you. And then if you keep watching and you can kind of like put things together. So I don't think it's for stupid people anymore, honestly. And I found it pretty entertaining. But as far as like a content creator, I felt this was the best one because honestly, uh, I'm not sure if this is right or wrong, but when you flip this the to the next screen or whatever, you don't know what's coming next, and you're kind of like you're not limited. Okay, as far as like YouTube, you have to click the videos you want to see. Well, with TikTok, there's a chance that someone can see something that you created that may have never even considered to take a peek if they had been on YouTube, if that makes any sense. So the possibility of you actually being seen or your content being seen by somebody and them giving you a chance is much more greater with TikTok than YouTube, because YouTube, you have to choose the videos you want to see. And if you don't have anything exciting as far as like your thumbnails or what have you, at least with TikTok, it's so random. Maybe it's not random because they have the algorithm or whatever, but you have a greater chance of being seen by somebody who wouldn't normally have given you a chance, if that makes any sense. Okay. So that's one reason why I decided to try TikTok, and I kind of like stuck with it as opposed to the other platforms that I mentioned, which I just couldn't understand. I just couldn't get into, so let's continue. Okay. So initially, when I started doing videos on TikTok, um, it was pretty hard because I'm so used to the YouTube long form type of videos or what have you. And I had to try to make, short TikTok videos or whatever. And yeah, it took a little time before I got a hang of it. But eventually I came up with my own method of doing things instead of like everyone else does with their videos. I just do my own thing, and it's worked out pretty good for me. I was able to get some more subscribers to get a chance to take a look at my videos from my post on TikTok. Before I went to TikTok, it wasn't very many views that I was getting on YouTube. No matter what my topic was, it just wasn't panning out. But when I started posting my short form videos on TikTok, I had got a lot more videos, which eventually led to me becoming monetized on YouTube. Now, I do prefer YouTube over TikTok because generally speaking, my videos are more like tutorials, reviews. It takes more time, and it's not so much like really short term, short structured videos. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what we have going on here, which drove me into going into TikTok in the first place. Okay. Okay. So in my opinion, me going to TikTok actually advanced my channel a lot better had I just stayed on the YouTube platform. My opinion. Okay. So with that being said, I did then decided when I did try to open my little wig selling business or whatever to open another account on TikTok and attempt to sell my wigs there. Now I found out that you can actually sell your wigs actually on the TikTok website, okay? Which is pretty interesting because first of all, if you're selling things on somebody else's website, you have to follow their rules, whatever. And I attempted to do that, and here is my experience. Okay, so right here, just showing you at the time when I had posted my wigs on TikTok to be sold, it was very difficult to try to navigate all the information that they want you to place on there. Honestly, I couldn't figure out the shipping and the SKU number. I don't have a SKU number because I didn't purchase this from someone else. Well, I did purchase it from someone else, but it wasn't a complete product from someone else. I created this myself. Okay. So right here they have the terms and condition, and you notice that it had 40% off. And I'm thinking to myself, how am I supposed to, I'm just getting started anyway. And anyway, who sells anything for 40% off? You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of like frustrated about this because like I actually did send them an email and I didn't even get a response. As you can see here, um, I just couldn't figure it out. So eventually I just took my stuff off of there. Okay. And I figured I'll just make my own website and start from there. Okay. So up next, I noticed on my TigrePup, my regular original channel on TikTok, they actually took away my link button. I don't know what it's called, where you press it and it goes directly to your YouTube channel, what have you, or whatever social media that you have. It was actually removed, and here's my video on that.
Okay, so I have like two channels here on TikTok. One is TigrePup Beauty, where I sell custom made wigs and things like that. Check it out if you ever get a chance. And one is more so for my YouTube channel. Um, but on TikTok, I kind of do like my own personal thing. But I noticed that when I make my videos, I check my homepage, whatever this is called, and I don't have my button, my YouTube button anymore. And I was wondering, did I do something wrong? Like, how come I don't have the button? So I'm in these videos click my link in the bio, and there is no link in the bio. I don't know. If anybody have any answer to that, I would greatly appreciate it. Leave it in the comment section down below. Thanks. Look, y'all, they reinstated my little YouTube button. I'm not exactly sure what the issue is. Maybe it's because I recommend YouTube in my videos. I don't know, but I'm glad it's back. Thanks, TikTok.
Okay, so I said all of that to say this. Honestly, that's kind of shady in my opinion, because why would you take it off in the first place? Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful that they returned it back, because one thing I learned online is that people are lazy and you have to put everything in front of them, because if they have to look for it, they're probably going to get they're not going to want to look for it because it's going to take too much time and too much energy. Okay, so you have to put everything out there for them to get it. Okay, so that's why you see in my description section it's jam packed full of information, so that you don't have to go search for it. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like it was pretty shady. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually they gave it back. But I'm like, why did you take it away in the first place? So that means I got to keep an eye on it just to see if it's on there. So at that point, I just stopped click the link in my bio, because what is the point if you're just going to remove it anytime you felt like it? And why did you remove it in the first place? I never got a response on that. Okay. Um, so that's another issue that I had with TikTok. Okay, so the next issue that I had with TikTok was on my TigrePup Beauty channel. Instead of me placing, remember I said I didn't choose to place my wigs on there because they pretty much put your stuff on sale anyway, any price they want to. So I had finally got, it took forever, but I eventually found someone to finalize my website, okay? And then once I've done that, TikTok, when you go to click my link, you really have to like try everything to make sure everything is on the up and up over there, because it's very sneaky. They don't tell you anything; they just do it. So when I clicked the link on my, something told me to check. Oh, that what it was. I wasn't getting any views. Nobody was coming to my website. Okay, so I go to click my link on the TikTok platform or whatever. It turns out there was a huge warning. So I have a video on that. So just check this out. Okay, so this is no shade to anyone or any other companies or whatnot, but I noticed that on my TikTok for my TigrePup Beauty channel, I have a warning just before you reach my website, and I feel like that's kind of like messed up. As you can see here, I'm just showing you what I witnessed myself, and when I go to other people's TikTok shop channel, whatever you want to call it, it goes directly to their website, and I'm not understanding why is my TikTok or whatever, or website should I say, being discriminated against. Now this is no shade towards the other people and their channels. It's just an observation, and I just feel like I'm trying to do the very best that I could do with my content, trying to do all manner of things to just try to promote my little business and what have you. And it's like, well, what is going on? Like, why do I have a warning? And honestly, when I first saw the warning, I was kind of like, well, damn, I don't even want to click the link. You know what I mean? For them to have such a intense warning. But yeah, I'm just going through a couple of channels, and I do understand these people have a lot of different, a lot of views and things like that. And I don't have very many, but I just feel like it's really jacked up. And I guess I'll just start making selling my stuff on TikTok. I guess they figure, you know what, if you're gonna sell here, you need to give us a cut or something. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, that's just my cheap 2 cents. Like I said, no shade to anybody else. It's just an observation. I just feel like it's very unfair. And I'm just beginning, and, I just got another roadblock. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, thanks for watching. Okay, so at the time of making that video, honestly, I still had positive um experience with TikTok. And as you heard on the video, I was intending on putting my wigs back on there just to get some traction in my little company. And then that's when I realized everything started going downhill. When I started checking my TikToks, I was getting double digits. Okay. Usually on TikTok, you get at least 200. You know what I'm saying? 200 views, even though nobody says anything, no engagement or whatever. And I got frustrated. Okay. Because I'm like, so me just expressing my opinion, I mean, just on the very first opinion like this, you just go ham and go completely uh just extreme in my opinion, and that kind of like turned me off. This is when I started getting negative emotions and feelings for TikTok in general. Uh the censorship and what have you. I mean, I'm getting like 7 views, and then when you look at it, it says it's unoriginal content. So I'm gonna give you an example. Stay tuned. Okay, so something told me to check and see why my views were very low. Usually I get a few people, you know what I'm saying? And apparently I only got like 4, which I thought was unusual. And something told me go check. And here we go. This is the reason why I had to appeal, because they're using the excuse of ineligibility from unoriginal content and low quality. As you can see, I'm being censored. Okay, just my opinion. That's it. I just want to toss this in there while we're at it. How is my video unoriginal when it's entirely my content? That's your first hint right there. Okay. And I mean, I actually have a couple of other videos that are like this, honestly, that'll probably never see the light of day. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I really haven't got a big subscriber base or people that are really interested in my type of content, or at least coming from me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty much kind of used to it, but it's like they're making it even harder. But yeah, so that's where I'm pretty much at with the TikTok thing. So yes, I'm completely disgusted and frustrated with TikTok. Up next, I'm going to show you a few snippets of an experience I had with YouTube, just to compare the two. On YouTube, I had an issue with my drag issue, body padding and whatever, what have you, showing my butt or whatever. And so they kind of like, okay, before they actually monetized my channel, they would like screen it or whatever, basically limit the amount of people that can actually see it. Okay. And I was able to redo that or try to get that off of there recently, um, to get that screen off of there. I don't know what it's called. Honestly, I can't even think right now. Okay, so the word that I was using or trying to attempt to say was censor. I was able to get those videos back out into circulation after a while though, but I mean, they still got it done. You know what I mean? And they were willing to work with me. They didn't just cut me off at the legs, is what I'm saying here. You know what I mean? I just felt like that's very shady to just do things and not tell you or give you a warning, or at least TikTok. I mean, YouTube gave you a warning. TikTok, on the other hand, is very, very shady. Just my opinion. If you're gonna do these things, at least let people know that you're gonna take their link box, or price your stuff for a lower price, or you know just the stuff that I'm just explaining to you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so anyway, I'm just going to show you what my videos are looking like now. As you can see, 8, 12, 12. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm having to deal with right now, but that's okay. Because I know what is up right now. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it a little bit easier for me to process instead of me just trying to figure out what's going on and where all of this is coming from. Um, yeah, so I'm not a fan anymore. Okay, so now that I've had time to think about it and kind of like watch what's going on, again, like I said, I went to TikTok to expose my content to viewers who may have never even would have never considered or seen, my kind of content. And now that this option has been taken, I don't think my channel is going to grow very much. I'm just being honest and realistic about the situation. Um, I'm going to go back to being stagnant. Okay. But yeah, up next, I want to discuss what I intend on doing about this situation. Okay. So just stay tuned. Okay, so what I've done so far is I've pinned those videos that they censored, and left it at the top of my page. So anybody that goes on my page, that's the first thing they're gonna see. Okay, like I said, I'm pretty frustrated, and this is what I'm doing about it. Okay, if I'm gonna go down, I might as well just go all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Short of like deleting this account. Right here, I'm just showing you people that are actually in my friends group, and I'm going to go and still support them and like their content, and I'm not going to go and watch other people's content. So that's what I've decided to do as of now, so they can continue to censor my content, suppress it, or whatever. Even though my stuff is not political in any way or mean spirited, that's fine. I'm still going to post my videos on there on TikTok, and whatever happens, happens. Whatever doesn't. Um, I officially don't like TikTok. I'm not a fan anymore, and I'm going to express this. And this is the way I'm going to do that. Okay. As of now, I mean, things may change. Who knows? I mean, I know it's a pretty bad idea to post videos that they don't want you to post on your page and put that at the very top as a pinned. Honestly, today, these couple of days, I don't care, and I'm frustrated, and I'm going to express that. So that's where we stand so far. I haven't given much thought of what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of months or even years. Right now, I'm just going to focus on continuing to post and leave it at that. I mean, that's pretty much where it is right now. As far as TikTok is concerned, on YouTube, I made monetization. Honestly, I don't even know how, because like nobody really be watching my content, like talking about it. But I do have a few gems in there, I guess, because some people see some. I don't even know how to even find the videos, but some of the videos they see and they like it and they really like it. But for the most part, they're like not really interested. So I'll still do the YouTube videos for now. But yeah, that's pretty much where I stand. And hopefully this gives you some explanation as to what's going on with my relationship with TikTok. So you can just go ahead and leave any comments, opinions about what I shouldn't do, whatever, in the comment section down below. Just be nice, okay? And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.